Hi everyone and welcome back to She Stitchin'. This is Melanie. I'd like to thank you for joining me today to learn this really fun stitch that you can see here. This is called the Wattle stitch, and here I have it worked up in 3 colors, and here it is in 1 color for my crochet along. And if you're joining me for the first time, this tutorial will work for you in order to create the stitch, but this video is a part of our series for the Just Another Crochet Along, where I'm making sample swatches to go together into a sample blanket. So if you are doing a crochet along with us, today you're going to start with a starting chain of 32. And if you're not doing the crochet along with us, you're just going to want to have a multiple of 3 plus 2. So you can make this pattern as big as you want. Just chain 3, chain 3, chain 3, chain 3, and then chain 2 for your turning chain. So normally I make a lot of samples in the beginning, but I just kind of have the 2 for you today. So this is the one I'll be using for the crochet along, and you can see it creates this really delicate pattern. It's very soft, very flexible pattern. And then here I did it in 3 colors. So these are all sugar and cream colors. This light color here is the chamomile, and then I have overcast, and the last one is teal. And these are just really fun colors. So the wattle stitch is made very similar to the V-stitch, which we've done, and the spider stitch, which we have also done. So I will be showing you that today. All right, so let me join you at the end of chain 32. Okay, so I'm down now at the bottom, and I have my chain of 32, and that was with the 5.75 millimeter hook. This is my boye ergonomic hook that I really love. Sorry about that. And in the background here, you can see I've got the spider stitch, and I worked this every 2 rows, and then I have the V stitch. And the wattle stitch is almost as if it's their baby, like they got together and made a crochet stitch baby. And the reason why I say that is because the wattle stitch is using single crochet and a double crochet, whereas the V stitch is just double crochet and the spider stitch is only single crochet. If you're doing the crochet along with us, we did the spider stitch a few weeks back, and I think this one is actually easier because the hook placement is easier in this stitch. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is I like to crochet into the back bumps of my chain. So today we're using the the soft gray mix of my Caron 1 pound for the tutorial today. But what we're going to do is we're going to skip 5 bumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or sorry, we're going to skip 4 and we go into the 5th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, go into the 5th. And what we're going to do is just single crochet. So insert your hook, pull the loop back through, then yarn over and pull through 2. So that's the American single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to yarn over and do a double crochet into the same chain space. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull the loop back up, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is our first wattle stitch. So you can see this is the triangle that we're going to be making. Now in the V-stitch and the spider stitch, we kind of made, what are they called? Isosceles triangles, because 2 of the sides are the same. The double crochets sides are the same, right? So in this one, we're going to be doing what's called a scalene triangle. So if you forgot your geometry, we're going to be making a triangle that has 3 different sides. And the turning chain here that we skipped is going to be counted as a half double crochet. All right, so let's go ahead and do that again. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1, skip 2, and go into that 3rd chain, and we're going to do the same thing. Single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And there is our second triangle. And we're going to just keep continuing that repetition all the way across this first chain. So skip 1, skip 2, and go into the 3rd one with a single crochet, chain 1, and you double crochet into the same chain. There we go. So as you can see, this is really easy. We're going to finish this out. At the end of the row, I will meet you there so that we can put the edge on together, because that's a little bit different. So go ahead and keep doing that all the way through the rest of the row. Skip 2, go into the third one, single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet back into the same stitch. Okay, and I will go ahead and pause your video, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so here we are at the end, and let's see, I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. If you're doing the crochet along with us, you should have 9 little triangles. And then for the last one, we should have 3 chain left here. And what you're going to do is just skip 2 and go into the last one. And this is where we're going to do a half double crochet. In American terms, it's a half treble crochet in UK terms. So what we're going to do is yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull loop back up, and then we've got 3 loops on. And for the half double crochet, we just yarn over and pull through all 3. So it's just got the same height as our little triangles here. There we go. You finished row 1. Now for the turn, we're just going to chain 1 and turn. Okay. And what we're going to do is this is the chain 1. These are the 2 little V's, the front loop and the back loop for the chain 1. We're going to go into the top of the half double crochet that we just did. Okay, so this is the half double crochet we just did, and we're going to go into the top there. So front loop and back loop. And we're going to do another half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook through the front and the back loop, yarn over, pull it back through, then yarn over and pull through all 3. And there's our turning half double crochet. And then we're going to go ahead and place our wattle stitches into the chain space that's created here in the middle of our little scalene triangle. Okay, so what we're going to do is our single crochet, chain 1, double crochet all into this chain space. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. There we go. So you can see this is the long side of the triangle below us, pointing out towards my right, and this is the long side of the triangle that we're doing now, pointing towards the left. So they're going to alternate, and that's what makes the fun look here if you're changing colors. Okay, let me just pull that guy up there. So it does create like nice straight columns, you'll see as we go. All right, so let's go ahead and keep doing that into every of the chain spaces. We're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet. And the more you do this stitch, the faster it goes. And the hook placement is super easy because you just go into that nice big chain space. I really do like this stitch. I found that it goes super fast. It does not take that much time at all to do the swatch this week. This would make a really quick, flexible, beautiful, soft blanket if you wanted to do that. Okay, so we're going to go into this hole here, single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Now, if you now have everything that you need to know for this stitch, it's super easy. I'll do the ending with you one more time. But if you want to leave a comment down below of something you would like to make out of this stitch, that would be great. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so that you get all the updates when I'm posting new tutorials. I'm having a really fun time learning all these stitches and bringing them to you in an easy way where you don't have to do the math for the gauge or the stitch counts to make this fun sample blanket. Alright, so you can see now I just made it to the edge of the row. It goes very quickly. And then what we're going to do is we made it back to the chain 5 here from row 1. We're just going to skip 1 and 2 and go into that. Go into the second one here with another half double crochet. So yarn over and go in there, insert your hook, yarn over, pull loop through, then you've got 3 loops on, pull it through for the half double crochet. There you go. You finished row 2. Now row 2 is what you're going to be repeating throughout the rest of the pattern. So just as a reminder, we're going to chain 1 and turn, then yarn over, insert our hook into that stitch there, the front and the back loop. So ignore the chain and go into the front and the back loop with a half double crochet. Yarn over, pull through all 3, and then we're going to kick off with the single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. So this is a really easy stitch, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it has a really fun look, and very orderly. So if you do it in 2 colors or 3 colors, you can really see the difference in the stitches. It's kind of fun. And then if you do it in 1 color, you can see the pattern start to create. You get the columns. You can see the straight rows. I think those are the single crochets that we can see easily that kind of line up, and it is you know, reversible, and you can see it's a very flexible fabric. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, like I've said before, you can comment down below. Make sure to follow our Facebook group. I just started a new Facebook group that's completely dedicated to the crochet along. And we also have our Just Another Crochet group where you can share patterns of all different kinds. I just wanted to make a place that was designated for the crochet along, because our Just Another Crochet group got so busy. And it's been really fun to see everybody's patterns and work there. I just wanted to make a dedicated place for the crochet along. And I also have a Tumblr and a TikTok and an Instagram. And I will put links to all those in below. And if you're also on Pinterest, you can find me on Pinterest. It's She Stitchin' there as well. And the written pattern for this will be available later today on my blog. It's a WordPress blog, so I'll also put the link to that there. I hope you guys have a nice week. And if anybody asks where I am until next week, just tell them she's stitching.